Okay, let me double check. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're live now. I'll introduce myself. My name is Ten Yang from One Heart Studios, and I'm with a special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Hello. Okay, so hi, my name is Kishal Sharman. You can call me Kishal, and I'm basically was the ex-event manager.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So, how's your day been going? It's already
Pretty
Sunday.
good.
Going good?
Yeah, I had a lazy Sunday. I didn't do much stuff, just like in my bed and stuff. But how about you? How's your day?
Ooh, it's been fine. A bit boring lately. There's nothing to do. Just go
Can
home.
relate. Can
Yeah,
relate.
just go home, do assignments, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So, you started degree, right? Degree in mass communication.
Yeah, it's been 1 month. Yes, yes.
So how that's like? Is there like a big difference between uh foundation and degree?
Oh, okay. Interesting question. Big difference. Well, for one, the schedule is more flexible. I only have one class per day, so I get to go back early, like 2 p.m. I'm at home, like because like during foundation it's packed, so minimum we'll go back home by 4 p.m. or 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but although I still miss foundation, it was more fun. Foundation was more fun, in my opinion. Degree is not that bad. It's pretty chill, but because I'm choosing advertising, we have like 21 kind of assignments or like final projects because it's more practical. So yeah, I'm
Mm,
pretty busy.
okay, okay, yeah, I get that, I get that. But honestly, I if it was me, I would feel like degree would be a lot more fun than foundation since it's more chill. Right now, foundation to me is kinda it's way too busy, way too busy.
Okay, I see your point, but maybe because I don't know, since it's the first semester, as usual, we learn a lot of theory, boring stuff, less practical stuff. So
Mm,
yeah, I see your point.
okay. Okay, and then oh yeah, there's something I've noticed about you. It also relates back to something I said earlier, but how do you like stay so high energy about all the school stuff? Because I feel like every single time I see you, it's you're always you don't hesitate to help out or join any of the like when teachers ask you to do something to come talk to your juniors. How do you like keep having like the motivation to do stuff like that? Because
Okay,
I
good
feel like a
question.
lot of people would just like I don't want to do it. It's too time consuming, and then just like not participate in stuff like this. How do you do it?
Okay, okay. Thank you for your question. Thank you for noticing. Actually, I don't know as well. Like, um, yes, I think I have a track record of being very hyper in like anything, most of the things I do, but it depends. Like, I don't know. I don't want to sound like how to say. Yeah, I think it's my nature. I just like helping people, but also I take away it like as an experience because uh me, like for example, when I came to brief you guys about the event manager, the management and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
that was the time where I was in your shoes and seeing the seniors, my past seniors doing the same thing. So I guess I just want to be, how to say, I noticed some things that uh like previous seniors aren't very close. So
Mm.
I'm trying to like break that tradition, like trying to, because I really like FIA and everything. I'm really close to the tradition and stuff, events and stuff. So yeah, more I guess because during I think semester two,
Mm-hmm.
uh, there was a friend of mine who is also coincidentally my classmate for degree. He
Oh,
used to be very quiet and introverted. So then, like, not only me, another, like, my best friend, I help him, like, be more open about it. And nowadays, I see in him, like, he's different in a good way. So I guess I don't know if I play a role in that, but I do hope, like, when I do these things and when people do notice, like yourself, I hope I do inspire people. So that's why I keep the energy high.
okay, okay. That's good. That's good. Mr. Faindra says Baba Yaga in the chat. Do you have any comments about that?
Okay, hi, sir. Okay. Okay, sir. Go
Okay.
go sleep, sir. You're past your bedtime.
Okay. 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 So we've already asked you a lot about like all event stuff, right? Like what
Hmm.
job the event manager has to do, or what kind of stuff you did. But what about when you compare yourself to the previous semester for you? Like when you were sem one and your sem two when you were sem one, like your seniors. Because I heard they were
Oh,
doing Echoes of Horror event, right?
oh yeah, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, go for it, go for it.
So good. Yeah. Thank you for the question. Yeah. Okay. Like during those time when I first heard about it, they were doing this kind of event management because I knew it was a subject in the foundation course, but I never really know how he's gonna play it lah.
Mm,
So I knew my seniors was doing an event and that to team as a horror event. I was like, so I was excited lah. So because I wanted to get some experience, and I think long story short, when I saw how they did the launching, because this is where like I started to know Mr. Finder actually more because he was the lecturer for event management.
oh yeah,
Then I
yeah.
see how they do, yeah, I see how they do the like that launching event and how they got their tickets and everything. It was like really like it was so creative and like I like it. It still sticks to me because I still remember I was sitting there at Laplace. They had a lucky draw.
Mm-hmm.
Then the way they had like if you were there, you would know like they had this army of zombies coming out the stands. It really gave a nice like feel to the launching event. Mm.
Mm,
So, I think I was also a student helper and of unofficial one because I wanted to attend the event. Then, like when I found out they needed help, I was like, okay, like I had to help them. So I did. I was multitasking. I was attending the event, like I did, and also I helped. I think I made that job. I made them. Some of them said like me and my other friends were helping. They were able to finish faster than because the event was on Saturday and they had to prep on Friday. So yeah, it was kind of faster. They were able to go back earlier. So I'm happy for that.
mm. Speaking on that, you said Mr. Faindra was the teacher, like the lecturer for the
Yeah,
event before you, right? Before yours.
yeah.
Did do you feel there was a difference between Mr. Faindra teaching the class and Mr. Mutu teaching the class?
Okay, that's a tricky question because he never taught me event management, but as I from the other subjects, it's two different teaching styles because like you can't compare, but I guess how Mr. Findra teaches is he's very practical and he likes to make jokes
Mm-hmm.
because Mr. Utu is more of like he likes to make us do most of the brain work, meaning like he wants us to do like to find solutions to the problems. He doesn't want to help us that easily because he wants us to learn. That's how I feel he's how he teaches. Because Mr. Finder, not necessarily he will give us the answers, but he will give us a lot of advice. And then eventually our brains will click and like, oh yeah, he's right.
Okay.
So yeah, did I answer your question?
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely does. Okay, so another question is, oh yes, social media. What what
Mm.
division were you a part of?
I was part of website.
Oh, the website. Website. We haven't really gotten into the website part yet since it's week 11. I think we start having uh the like initial look over the stuff. So I don't think many of us have actually seen the website. How do you actually make it?
Okay, because there was a subject and where Mr. Finder taught us using Wix, uh, doing a simple website, and website actually isn't that efficient for marketing, in my opinion, but it was there because let's say if you're going to do a professional level, obviously you need website. So
Mm-hmm.
you didn't see that much because there was not much content we were able to put because website is like, you have your, okay, maybe you have the homepage and etc., the about me, then book your tickets, that kind of content compared to like Instagram or TikTok, that kind of fun, engaging content. Because you see how trends go differently nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Okay. When you were doing the social media part on your in your class, what division was the
Mhm.
busiest or like had the most trouble and had to like ask for help? Was there any that stood
Oh,
out?
okay, yeah. I think I can say Instagram and also YouTube was the busiest
Mm,
because yeah, because I think TikTok also, but not that much. Because I remember Instagram, they were trying to get some content, and we were busy as well. There was issues where they didn't have time to make up a content, and then YouTube, you have to do so many. Like I remember, you have to do videos and shorts and everything, and you have to edit the video as well.
mm,
I guess if you've seen the YouTube videos, you can see me being there a lot um because they needed content. And then, as usual, in my energy, I don't know, I just be random, and it worked. It worked.
okay, okay. Um, what do you actually know about our event? I know we've given you some like sneak peeks, like, and then telling you to come to actually know. But what from all the like context clues you've gathered, like, what actually do you know about our event?
Okay, the only thing I actually know is that one phrase everyone keep telling me, if you want to know, come to our event. But okay, jokes aside, I see. Okay, what I've heard and what you guys have given is like, I guess you're taking us back in time through different centuries, and
Hmm.
then also there's Valentine also. I don't know how that work, but I'm not judging, but it's like curious. I'm just so interested. And for me, I like the whole idea of time traveling. I don't know how you're gonna do that.
Hmm. Okay.
So, and it's pretty interesting. And that's all I know actually. That's all I know for
Ah.
now.
Okay. 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 Uh, from there seems to be have been a not a misunderstanding, but it, our event has changed a bit. You know how you said how we implement the Valentine's part into it.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Then,
yeah, it's like we weren't able to do it properly, so we just kind of scrapped the idea. Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
okay. See, I didn't know this. I didn't know this.
yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, okay, think of it positively. It's in a way, yeah, you can think of something else to go with your century. You know,
Mm,
it's
yeah,
easier for everyone. Yeah,
yes,
yeah, it happens. It happens.
yeah. Well, it kind of is a good thing we kind of scrapped it because I feel like because Mr. Muto also brought up this point in class, we kind of forced the idea a bit too much. We always thought about, okay, time traveling stuff. What would we have? What should we put in our event? But because we were
Mhm.
thinking about it, that part so much, we forgot about the Valentine's part, and then only at the end of like brainstorming, then only then we remembered, like, oh yeah, a Valentine's part, and then we had to like force the like hearts, the pink hearts, all that stuff into the ideas, and it just kind of made it not weird, just messy. It it didn't seem like a cohesive like idea.
Yeah, understandable. That's why I didn't want to say, but indirectly I gave you guys like a head start because um it's hard to say because it happened to us also, actually, something similar. Like we had all those ideas, and then when you're doing the plan, you sometimes forget the other part. And then thankfully, you guys, it's not too late actually, you guys to realize this. Because I remember one thing we have committed. No, we actually we have some few last minute changes. So yeah, just try to avoid that.
Hmm. Yeah, we kind of learned our lesson already. So I think William is here now, right? I think I heard him. Is, is he?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Is he here?
Okay.
Yo, it's really
Okay. So why were you late?
Well, I have some stuff to do on my part, so I'm
It's
sorry I'm
okay.
late.
It's okay. It's okay. It's a casual podcast live stream. Doesn't really kind of matters, but it's fine. It's not your
yeah,
marks.
it's
My
a
marks.
Sunday, man.
If everyone knows that I'm usually the late person.
Yeah. Late to a late to a interview. Late to class. What aren't you late at? That's a good question. What aren't you late at?
Sleep.
Okay.
Valid, valid.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Okay.
Better late than never.
Yeah, true,
Good
true,
point. Good
true,
point.
true.
Good point.
Hell yeah.
So, William, you were a part. This was brought up when you weren't here, so I'll
Yeah.
ask it again. You were part of the YouTube division, right, for the social media class?
Yeah, I was one of the. There were actually like two different YouTube teams because I think if for our batch it was quite like a huge, like it was a huge class. So some of us were divided into two teams. Like there was like this YouTube team 1 and YouTube team 2. And I was the leader for the YouTube team 1 as well for like the and like I was leading two other teammates lah for YouTube team. Wow.
Okay. And okay, I want to know how you actually divided your jobs in your groups, because currently I can't talk about the other divisions because I don't really know how they split their jobs. But currently for the YouTube team, we just split up into like just one person do one certain thing, so we keep the quality consistent. It might not. It's like one person will do the thumbnails, one person will like make take the materials, someone will edit. And currently I'm doing the live stream because I'm always on my computer. So how did
Fair enough.
your how did your group do it?
My group is actually quite similar to yours, but my one was in a way it was quite different because like I specifically because I never wanted to like limit the creativity between like my teammates. So I would just go, all right, this week one of us will upload the video and then it can be any types of video as long as it relates to the event. So it's like 1 week I would upload like maybe like a promotional video, and then another week it'll be like another teammate, and then they will like edit their own video and then their own thumbnails, and then they'll upload it to the channel. So it's like each week, like the quality is it may find funny, but because I don't really wanted to limit the creativity between the teammates, so like it was just like everyone was like for my team it was like each like we will just upload every week and then each week will be a different person uploading the video.
Mm,
So yeah.
okay, okay, that makes sense. But when did you guys have any problems like thinking of ideas since you have two groups, or did you have like just the same like video team like every week? Like
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's I mean we never like this was probably part of the mistake which that we could have worked together like between the two different YouTube teams, but however we didn't because everyone was like trying to be the like they were trying to like be the best group, right? Because like it's part of like the marks, so everyone was trying to be the superior group.
mm,
So I think on my part, like the problems on my part was like some like miscommunication at first, because like at first, for the first few weeks, like all those videos that went onto the channel were only like uploaded by me myself. Basically, all the footage, all the editing, all the thumbnail creation, everything was done by myself, and uh, it kind of it was quite tiring, and it definitely hit the burnout. Like I definitely was burnout for quite some time, and then when I started to talk to my teammates, I'm like, I can't keep like just like I can't do all these things myself, right? So I was like, I told them, I was like, hey, why don't we like try to like just take turns, maybe like for these 2 weeks maybe, or this week we will like create videos and then upload them. And it worked out all right. But another thing that I think is to point out is that we always struggled on not having enough content. Like we have the idea for the video, but we don't have like the content to edit and to upload it to the channel.
Mm.
So I think that's probably one of the most major problems for like the YouTube team, right? Where is that you're always like there's so many ideas, but then because you don't have the footage to edit to execute, it it can become like a problem. It's like you had the idea, but then you don't have the footage, and then you're like, I could have done this, but then you're already like trying to force out another totally different video with the whatever footage you have on your hands. So yeah, I think that's one of the most like I think that's one of the major problems for the YouTube teams
Mm.
back in like our time.
Speaking on the footage, did you guys have any like problems finding enough footage to film stuff? Because uh based on current experience for my class right now, we have a lot of people asking around like, oh, do you have the video to for that class? Can you send that to me? Did you film that? Can you send this to me? Did you take picture of this class? Can you send it to me? We have a lot of people asking around for those kind of like content materials just so we could post stuff. Did you guys have any of some did you guys have any problems with that as well? Or is it just
Yeah,
us?
yeah. Yeah, we have some of that as well. Like we will have at some point like what Kishore mentioned just now, that he would be like the main content like in the videos.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure he mentioned, right, like there
Mm.
was sometimes there was like this very famous, like it was kind of the video was kind of like funny and then popular. It was this one video where he got uh like the video was talking about they are not forcing anyone to go to the event, but then Kishan was there, like he got kidnapped for no reason, like
Bro, I got beaten up, bro.
yeah, that's why. Yeah, it was like kind of like finding content is also another, like, because like normally when you get the content, right, like you have the footage, and then like if other groups they know that you have the footage, they will like ask for it. And then more of the times they all tend to ask YouTube because they could they could just convert the video from landscape to portrait.
Mm.
Whereas the other way around, if you ask Instagram for another content, they will probably be like, how are you gonna use it on YouTube? Because YouTube is like landscape video,
Mm. Yes, yes.
and yeah, that's also a problem. But I think back then, I remember, yeah, there were like there were like struggles like this. Like I've experienced some of them as well. Just like, we don't have enough content. Do you have any, like, they would literally come at me and then be like, do you have any footage during this day, like during this class, like anything? And then I was just like, okay, I have some footage, so how many do you want? And then they would be like, send everything.
Mm.
I would just send it because like it doesn't hurt me, but it's kind of annoying as well, like, cause like I'm trying to work on my own stuff, like my own assignments and stuff, and then they're like, can you send me this? Can you send me that? It's not like frustrating or anything, but it will become annoying, like like one or two times is okay, but when you realize they keep asking for it, then it'll be a headache.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, Going back to the website, Hishal, uh, what did you
Yes.
actually include as content for that? Because right now, I only know the Instagram, the TikToks. We film a lot of videos and just edit them. But what content did you actually have to put on the website? Was it about the social media team, the social media teams, and their jobs and stuff, and everyone, or was it actually about the event?
It's exactly the first one that because at standard we our approach on the website was more professional. So we put like about of the social media, like the committee there, and then we had few like we also explain a brief bio of Artivers, like our social media account, and then the content we couldn't put much because, as I believe Mr. Finder also advised, like usually website is after the event. That's where you start putting.
Hmm.
And but yeah, if we because we didn't have much time to actually update the website that much. It's not empty, but it's like we could implement like people actually um booking a ticket for the event online and stuff. And then since we are a social media account, we made it like something like a business a bit, like people are able to contact us for anything, like to create content or promote them on any of our platforms and etc. So that was kind of the content we are trying to put.
Hmm. Okay. Did anyone actually visit the website, or was it just for the assignment?
Unfortunately, not that much in comparison to Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I believe we also had blogs.
Hmm.
And blogs, I think only two people viewed it, unfortunately, because not many people use blogs. So yeah.
Yeah, the blogs were definitely probably the most like the underrated ones. Like they were like giving out so much content, but then like there was like literally nobody went to like read any of the blogs or anything.
Hmm. Actually, quite asked about the blog. Do you guys have any idea like what they were actually was? Because right now I'm also a bit confused about that part. It's always there's always the weekly checklist. The blog has already uploaded the post for the week, but I actually have never seen the blog as well.
Uh, well, the blog
Yeah.
is more on like they would just like write like it's they would just write like they would try to tell a story based on like what happened during like the class, like the event management, like if there's any discussion going on or if there's anything special that happened.
Hmm.
But I think that's pretty much it. It's just like it was just telling the story of like the what happened during the class basically, and then if there's any like decisions being made, and then like just sharing what happened in the form of like storytelling.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, because I think blogs is mainly for like readers, people who like to read a lot, that kind of content more than like visual kind of you know,
Hmm.
entertainment.
Hmm. Yes. 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 Okay. Okay. Then going back to the topic of event management, when
Hmm.
during the event planning and the event itself, like in that time frame, when was it like the most busy?
Ooh.
Most
I
easy.
Yes.
most busy, I think it's like around, like it'll be probably like a month prior to 2 weeks prior before like the event. I basically think
Ah, okay. So it's
because
around.
because that's the time frame where everything is like all the ideas have been like settled in, and then like that's basically like we need to get like the hands-on stuff going. Like we had like so many DIY stuff that we needed to
Mm.
like many departments needed to do, and then like doing DIY stuff takes a lot of time, and you can see where I'm going with this. So basically,
Hmm.
it started like 1 month before this, everyone was already working on like stuff. And then it just became more and more. It only became more and more busier instead of like uh slowing down. Everything just started to pick up the pace as the actual event day coming, and then like everyone was just rushing their stuff, trying to get their stuff out.
Mm.
At some point, I'm pretty sure like some of us like didn't even sleep for multiple days, like didn't actually get enough sleep because everyone was like so stressed out about the event. Because other than the event, we also had like the launching thing, like the launching event.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to like practice. We need to have like rehearse the whole thing, and yeah, basically like I think the most busiest was like 1 month before that, and then within that 1 month, everyone was like working their blood, sweat, and tears off. Man, like that's yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I also agree on this. But for me, I think it's like the 1 week before, because as Williams mentioned, we also had to prepare for launching event, and we were
Yeah.
doing multiple rehearsals. And
Mm.
on top of that, we were still like last minute DIYs haven't been completed yet because we have a lot of stuff to do. And
Yeah.
then and then we also had to market because we were actually worried people would come for our launching and then for our event as well.
Oh yeah, the marketing part also, it was quite stressful as well. Like everyone was like trying to, like all of us was trying to promote the event like to family, friends, like to even just I'm pretty sure even like um I remember like we had a plan that we didn't get to execute it, which was to go to every single class that was to every single classroom that was having that lectures,
Mm.
and then we would just go in, ask for permission, and then to promote the event. We had this idea, remember, right?
Yeah.
But we didn't get to execute it because like we ourselves as well, we were busy with everything, and then like the plan didn't get to execute it. But it could have probably worked, I'll be honest, but we didn't get a chance to even execute the plan.
Mm. How did you guys market the event? Because right now I don't think we've been talking about any marketing for our event other than going out with a poster and just asking people to come and see.
Well, if you have the
Mm.
poster, it's very easy actually. Like the moment you have the poster, right? Like once the poster has been approved by like your event managers and like the top management people, you can just ask every single one of like your classmates, your friends, whatever, just blast it through the social media.
Okay. That makes sense. Everything's going through social media nowadays.
Yeah, like blasting through social media would be like one of the fastest fastest way to gain attention, and then like to gain the momentum to like anyone to just like, even though they are like they don't know about the event, they will look at the poster, be like, hey, post, what is this? And then they will be like, oh, I'm a bit interested in this, and then maybe they will like, they can go through the poster, see like any contents, and then if they want to buy the ticket, they can contact the they can contact any of the students,
Hmm.
and I think is that other than that, you can also like work with like the like I think our team did work with like the QSRC, right? Like the student council.
Yep. They helped us promote also.
Yeah, they help us to promote. Like they literally like blasted our posters into like so many groups, and then like those WhatsApp groups, and then it helped us like even though like how do I put this, like people at least like even they at first they didn't know about event, but because of like so many of this like literal spamming in the WhatsApp groups or maybe on the social media, they will more or less be like, oh, there's some event going on from our team, which I find it quite fascinating.
Hmm.
Just by spamming into everyone's group, and then that somehow worked one way or the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think our approach was more practical, like what William said. Like we held the posters, we walked around, we went
Yeah.
face to face. But I think my opinion, we didn't utilize how strong social media is because, like, imagine like how wider it would have went if we like had proper like or not proper, how to say consistent social media marketing. Just
Yeah.
posting about
Yeah.
anything.
Mm.
Like the 1 million mentioned, like me getting beaten up, right? It was entertaining. Like people get, you got engagement from that, and I think there's also one with another, with Isaac, like it was a meme. Like I think he was having a seizure or
Oh
freaking
yeah,
out.
yeah,
And then,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, so it was very funny, and it appeals to nowadays like what people are into right now, like especially meme culture.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Okay.
I guess like because we kind of like we use social media a bit too late, but as said, like better late than never. But I think if we could have started promoting our event through social media way earlier, it probably would have like had a better result. Not to say that we had like bad result, but it would have been better. Like I'll be honest.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Start as early as you could, so get more.
Yeah, because like I think when was it? I think it was like 1 week before the event we started promoting through social media. Was it? I can't remember.
I think yeah, it was less than a month. It
Yeah,
was like
definitely
few
less than a
weeks.
month. Less than a month. Yeah, it was like, and everything was like rushed out, and then we, all of us were struggling, and then like trying to like rush out everything.
Okay.
And that's why when I brief you guys, I said like as soon as you can market your event, start as soon as possible because the more time you have, you can build a flow. Like the Echoes of Horror event. They had a flow, like they show a tease and then they show like okay, like I think they had like this like a horror vibe, a hand zombie kind of vibe, like then slowly you can see more and more the event coming to life.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, going. You guys said the event was very busy, right? Towards the end, like the
Yeah.
weeks leading up.
Yep.
How do you guys feel after the event? Did you feel like relieved, or was it still like stressful because you still had to like go to the event management class and listen to the like comments from Mr. Mutu?
Boss, please. After you.
Okay, so the aftermath actually, since we did it on week 11, the next week, week 12, that 1 week was kind of, for me, it was kind of boring more than stressful. It was the feeling of relief came later on, where I think William can explain later how I was, but see, we had to do this. It was part of the event management subject, which is the boring part, like a lot of documentation. Like we had to do our logbooks,
Hmm.
like tracking everything what we did since day one, and then I and my secretaries have to do the final report, which is like what every which is contributes to everyone's marks. So really couldn't screw that up. Then, oh yeah, the comments for Mr. Muttu. That was post-mortem actually. Our post-mortem was was chill, what I've heard from Mr. Muttu and like my seniors, because we didn't go to the point where we had in heated arguments like that. But I think because I don't know, my opinion, since why everyone like didn't really, how to say mean things was I think because it was our last semester and we want to end it in good terms.
Hmm.
So, but hearing Mr. Muthu's comments, he gave a very soft ones because he said since the we delayed our post-mortem, I think, because I don't remember, but because when days pass by, he also feels this and he actually toned down a lot of his comments. So it would have been a lot more critical, lah. But it was fine. We live and learn because end of the day, right? This whole subject is a learning process for everyone.
Hmm. Okay. I think
Yeah, it's definitely like how to say like the like overall after the whole event. Personally, I feel like for the first, I think like for the first few days, it was definitely like the most relief part because like it has been like what like 11 weeks, 12 weeks to prepare everything. Like to it goes from
Yeah, non-stop.
generating ideas, preparing for like even like we had like the fundraising and then preparing for launching and then like event and then like everything lead up to at that point and then everything was finished. It was definitely like for the first few days it's definitely feel like it's like it's more relief than ever. But then soon after when we needed to attend the event management class as what Kishan mentioned, like we needed to listen comments from each other. Like we needed to listen to comments from like student to student and also from lecturers to student as well. And then we still had to do like those. I mean, like the documentation stuff, like the logbooks and stuff. It's like for me, it's still like consider okay lah because um it's just it's just like like how to say, you just needed to. It was just like a report to sum up everything that you've been doing, like you've done so far, and then to like just prove that you were actually doing things. So yeah. As for the postmortem, yeah, I agree what I agree with Kisha and then what he said was true. Like most of us like we tried to just leave a good impression onto each other lah. Like I know there were like probably still have some people were holding back their harsh comments, but I can tell that most of them were like they were like trying to just they were like, okay, it's the last semester. We don't want to like just like just break this friendship and everything. So yeah, most of the comments or the feedback were more on the chill side, more toned down, basically. Yeah.
okay, okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. Don't want to end on on bad terms.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm. Okay, I think we should wrap up like asking the interview since it's already been 45 minutes. It's 9:45 already, and we
Oh,
started at 9.
I didn't notice the time
Yeah,
passed.
time
Yeah.
passed really quick. Okay, so before wrapping up, instead of me asking you guys questions, do you guys have any questions about our
Oof.
event or social media?
Oof. I mean, if you
Hmm.
ask what is about, what is your event about, you're not gonna tell us anyway, right?
Uh,
Yeah, that's why I wanted to say. Like, I'm gonna hear the same phrase again. You want to know our event? Come for our event.
I mean,
Okay, okay, wait. So just now I've overheard the conversation that you guys like change your event like genre
Oh
or something.
yeah.
yeah, no, no, not really change. Just remove some like elements.
So basically the event is still kind of related to Valentine's.
No, it's related
Huh?
to time.
Oh,
It's related to,
okay.
it's
So
related to time. The
okay.
Valentine's part was the one that got scrapped.
Oh, because actually when you guys when you guys told us about this idea, I was discussing with Kisha. I was like, there's just no way you guys can implement like Valentine's Day into like a big event because like it's I wouldn't say it's not possible, but um, what's the word like not family friendly, I guess, in a way.
Hmm.
Because if you guys just do Valentine's Day, you're expecting couples to come to an event and that limits like the or like that limits like your customers, your audience, so yeah, I guess you guys took like if you I mean not that you guys scrapped the idea is like great or bad, but I guess that's your guys choice lah to just scrap this Valentine's theme and then to go for the time traveling something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was actually a factor when we're thinking about just removing the Mr. Mutu brought up the point like some cultures don't really celebrate Valentine's, and if we do Valentine's, maybe the expected like targeted audience would be small because only like young couples or young people will like actually like be interested in going to something like this, like the
yeah,
older audience or the like or kids, kindergartners, something like that won't really be interested.
yeah.
So that was a factor.
It's like that like that team was the only one thing that like I was worried about because like it limits so much of like your potential audience to a point where your event might probably not go well, but I'm glad that you guys like discussed and took this approach lah.
Hmm.
I mean, unless you guys offer flower to the single person. No, like, I would like to have a flower when I attending, and just me, lah, just me.
No, boss. They probably could have added the single and mingle part. You get what I mean?
Oh, okay.
They could have executed it, just saying, but since they didn't wanted to ask, like when we asked what their event was, they didn't wanted to share. I had my own ideas when they talk about their genre, so yeah, just saying.
Oh yeah, I guess you're a bit too late for that.
Yeah. You guys are the one that didn't wanted to share anything. So, as seniors, we do the favor back to you,
Okay.
boss. Got any question, or boss?
Any question? I mean, you pretty much asked my question. Um, hmm, hmm. No, not at the moment. Maybe later. Maybe when there's a part two, I guess. If there's a part two, then maybe I have a question.
Hey,
We're gonna have like a part two interview on this session where it's like this time we are the ones that asking him like how is the event going and then like all the procedure, all the process.
I was pretty much
I'll
asking for spoilers.
Oh yeah, it's gonna spoil everything. Oh no.
yeah, I'll ask you guys to come back whenever I run out of footage.
Okay. Actually, I have one more actually.
Okay.
Um. So like right now, like this all these events going on right now it's like what like week 6, week 7 already. I think it's going to become right.
Mm-hmm.
And when is your event again? It's like around week 12 again. No, week 11.
It's the Valentine's week. The Valentine's week. So
Valentine's week. That
February
means
17, 18, something there.
it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. There's like you guys have like what 6 more weeks left, which is
Yeah, something like that.
well. I'm kind of concerned because I've heard from like like your classmates that you guys only just started your fundraising stuff like recently.
Uh, yeah.
That's quite concerning actually because like uh I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, boss. I think we started our fundraising way earlier than this, right?
I mean, we started same. How to say? We started week 6. I remember, but
Was it week 6? Like,
um, yeah, it was week 6, I believe, because we were at week 5. We wanted to start, but then we didn't have enough fundraising, so that's why we postponed it to week 6.
oh yeah, but I from what I've heard actually, like from the comments, it's like you when you guys started like especially when you guys started this fundraising, for us we were still okay because there wasn't a lot of holidays for us. Whereas
Oh yeah, you got a point.
look at your guys'
Ah.
batch. You had like Christmas last week, and then like this week is gonna be the what like New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you guys have like maybe like 2-3 weeks to like just generate your own fundraising income before like the next upcoming Chinese New Year mid-sem break holiday, man.
Hmm.
That's
Oh,
why, yeah,
unless you
that's
guys
why.
do like online kind of like both lah, like you don't have to focus on like selling your stuff, raising funds like physically. You can do it online also, like we did with our crochet. Oh yeah, I have a question. I don't know if you can answer it or not. How many fundraising do you have?
How many fundraising?
Like what as in like what he meant was like, are you guys selling like how many products or maybe like any services that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
are like doing for like the fundraising thing? Because for us, most of our income came from selling the crochet, which is like the product, and then some of the services where we provided like some board games, and then some like photo shooting session, was it? If I
Polaroids,
remember
like
correctly.
yeah, Polaroids.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think I can answer that since we're starting or almost like in a week or two. Um, I our ideal for fundraising is like a prolonged activity. Just so I think I guess it could be counted as one. It would be it's us having like a gift shop kind of thing. We selling like different products, but we switch up the products depending on the time frame. Like you said just now, like Christmas, we were supposed to like sell
Mm.
some Christmas stuff,
Oh,
and then nearing, and then after Christmas we'll go back to like the general items. And then when we're nearing Chinese New Year again, we would switch out some of those items for like Chinese New Year theme items.
So basically, your fundraising is like you guys are gonna be having like a gift shop type of
Mm.
selling stuff.
Yes,
Oh,
from
okay.
what I've heard, it's gonna be something like that.
I guess it's more of a direct approach compared to us, cause like you guys can like have everything within under this one gift shop thing. Where it like when back then, I think our treasurer, he was kind of pissed off because we had so many different products and then so many different services, and there were times where like when you pay like online payment, right, like Touch and Go or anything like online transfer,
Mm-hmm.
they tend to forget to like write down what they are buying for, like either the product or the service, and then for us, our treasurer was really pissed off, and he was very frustrated because he needed to do like the accounting stuff. Pretty sure the event manager was there to help him out as well.
Mm.
yeah, a lot of people helped him actually because that's why I told you guys when I was briefing, right? Any online transaction, please put a remark. It'll help your treasurer so much.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Otherwise,
But
your
yeah, I
treasurer is
think
gonna be so pissed off,
your
man.
yeah, I think your approach for fundraising is interest taker is like seasonal. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
since it's only one, so it's like all the best on getting people to buy stuff because it's hard.
Hmm.
Trust me, like we tried like to the point where we were like
Yeah.
desperate just to generate the funds to start our event.
Yeah, pretty sure.
But yeah.
I think I remember that one time. Our event manager, Mr. Kishao here, he went on stage to promote the fundraising event, and we were supposed to use the mic, but there wasn't any mic on hand that day. He actually just went on the stage to just shout out from his lungs, just to like get everyone's attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one way or the other lah. Because we actually needed like the funds to make the event work. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
Respect.
desperate call for desperate measures.
yeah. Any solution would be at that point it was like any like solution could just work as long as you have like if you're there to execute it.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all. Like your events are like time traveling stuff, which you guys can't, uh,
Uh.
like
Yeah, I
talk
can't
about
really
it
say
much
anything.
yet. Yeah, you guys can't talk about it much yet. And then your
It's
fundraising.
really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's very cool concept. Actually, I'm actually more like like I'm actually like quite interested to see how you guys gonna execute this concept. Actually.
Want to see? Come on.
Oh my god, not
There, there.
to say
I
yeah.
told you, William.
I fell for it. I walked right through it. Oh god damn it. But I think that's pretty much it, lah. Like if your fundraising goes well, then your event stuff would be like you have a leeway, lah, basically. Like you wouldn't be stressed out of like not having enough funds to run your event.
Hmm.
And as long as like your event, like as long as your team works together, I'm pretty sure you guys can make a good event together.
Hmm.
Just like
Yeah, you
ours.
guys will. You guys will.
Yeah, and
Your
just like
fundraising
ours.
will go well. It will. Don't worry.
Trust, trust. Okay, I think that should wrap up the podcast interview. It's been an hour already.
Yeah, time
Yeah.
flies.
Definitely did not expect
Yeah.
it to go for an hour. Honestly, I was expecting like something to 20 to 30 minutes and we'll be done. But
Don't worry, don't worry. When you have the two of us, we can go for a long time, man.
the questions
Yeah.
kept going,
We
man.
can
The
go
questions.
longer, but we won't.
Yeah, it's already 10, man. Sleep.
Yeah.
Maybe like one last advice to close it off lah, is that like if there's any conflict between you and your classmates, try to solve it as soon as possible. Don't
Mm,
drag on to it,
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
because it will bite you back eventually, and then it will probably be like worse than, like, let's say, if you guys solved it earlier. Because I'm pretty sure we actually had some like real like conflicts, but um it was still alright lah, I guess. Like nothing major, like there wasn't any fight that
Yep. Yep.
happened.
It was very minor. Not
Yeah,
that big of a deal.
yeah, there wasn't any fight lah. There's probably like just like judging a little bit like to each other, but then after that it wasn't anything.
Mhm.
Everyone just continued to like with everything.
Mm. Okay. I would I would definitely take that to heart. Okay. I think we should wrap that
Yeah.
up here. I don't think anyone's watching anymore, anyways.
Yeah. Before you sign up,
Yo,
one thing.
plug in, plug that
Yeah.
in.
So,
Okay. So
anyone?
please make sure to like and subscribe the YouTube channel, and then follow, and then yeah, stay tuned for more collaborations. Just
Hmm.
call Polar Production.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Gotta put the Instagram down on the description.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Smash the like button.
Smash the like button, share, subscribe, comment. Let your dog, your mom, your dad see.
Eh, whoa.
Whoa.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. That's the end of the stream. Thank you for everything. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you.